How's it going? I decided it was time to get out the house. I was out and about last week, but the last few days I've had a bit of an issue with one of my teeth. It's been quite painful. So if none of this makes sense, it's because I'm out my face on codeine. I do have an appointment to go and see a specialist to get my tooth looked at, but it's not going to happen overnight. Anyway, I've kind of been stuck inside the house. I felt it necessary to get out and about and do some more recce's. If you watched my last vlog, I was pretty much doing a recce and found out that one of the places I want to shoot I can't shoot in anymore. The recce's is all part of this idea I had last year. I've been doing a series of programs called Unearth, and it was about places of historical significance, architecture and the landscape. Well, lesser known quality, I guess, you know, because history's history. Some's more famous than another, and I just wanted to make the less famous a little bit more famous. And there's loads of these places around. On my last vlog I showed you a place I was shooting with a model called Emma. It's Castle Hospital. I think it was used as a sanatorium back in the day. But it was pretty cool. However, very ruined, and there was a lot going on there. Probably, well, do you know what? It probably could make the list of places I could do. I would just have to spend a whole day shooting it because it's very hard to film in that place because it was very derelict. And obviously the other problem there is to try and find the archive that goes with it, like how it used to look. In addition, there's another place. The River Forth is over there. Let's see, you're not going to see it, it's really bright. And the River Forth runs this way, out the estuary, out towards the sea. So where I stay in Dunfermline's that side, on the other side of the river. I'm on the inside of the river at a place called Unearth. Now, Unearth's got a castle just along the road there. But Unearth also has a place called the Pineapple, or more locally known as Dunsmore House. Anyway, I looked at this place on a map, and in the background, from the Google Maps, I could see this old structure hiding in the trees. That's where I'm at. I've parked the car just off the road. I can see the car from here. On the maps it suggested I could walk along this road. There was a road at some point, but apparently now it seems to be very popular with dog walkers and just general walkers. But on the other side of these trees, through there somewhere, there's meant to be the old Dunsmore House. But look, there's a path. I wonder if I should venture on in. It's beckoning me. I mean, whatever it is it's in there. This is how horror films start, isn't it? This is where the hero gets it. Let's do this. So I found it, and it would appear that it's quite a popular wee place. Well, I say wee place, it's actually quite big. I just don't know how long it's been lying for. There would have been a float here at one point. Or floor right all the way along here. This would have been cellars. I'll switch to auto ISO for a second. It's going to do nothing for the noise, of course, but there seems to be what I can only describe as a bit of a, well, it's not a crypt. I'm not sure what it would have held. There's a big door on that though. Let's see. Big door on that. Obviously, like I say, there would have been a floor there. And there seems to be little rooms. Could quite easily be cells. There is a mixture of modern. Just in here, there is a brick. Okay, you're not going to see. I'm not trying to pump up. There's a brick there. Again, I'm not sure if this is old in with the new. Cool though. Aha! Right, I know you can't see, but hold on a second. Let's get some light on there. That looks a bit more. Can you read that? That's probably a bit more like it. Well, it's the same as the other room, except. Oof. Okay. Claret. So it would appear types of wines are getting their own rooms. One was on the other side. Anyways, I'm walking around. You can actually see how big this place was. I mean, there's another staircase. I mean, that's going up 2 flights, like 1, 2, yeah, another 2 flights. And I think there must have been an outside bit to get into the bit that was just in where all the wine's kept. Seems to be this courtyard here. Although in saying that, the floors, main floor, it's absolutely massive. Staircase. Staircase.
Hey, where do these stairs go? They go up.
It's taking me back up to ground level, which is cool. I climbed down another way. But it gives you an idea of the scale of this place. I know obviously it would have been so much better if I'd had the drone. But look, you can see the size of these blocks that would have been used. There's a big pile of rubble there. So I reckon at some point the landowner, or because this is a farm, somebody owns it still, it's saying that it's on the land of a farm, and we can see how mountainous that is. I mean, some of those rocks they're monoliths. In fact, that's the word we're going to use today. Monolith. This is quite cool. In the grand scheme of things, this is exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for to do my Unearth project on. Namely because I didn't know it was here. 2, now that I know that it's here, there's a lot of research to get done to find out what it was, who owned it, why it's fell into disrepair. Is there any chance of it getting, I don't know, sorted out? I doubt it. But, you know, in saying that, it's still quite, I'd say, certainly the outside, these structures, they're all still in pretty good order. I mean, these columns here, these archways, they're fantastic. But that's just That's just, you know, of the period, of the time. Right, well, it's time to go. It's time to leave this Dunsmore House. Interestingly enough, and as I'm going to head back the way I came so I don't get lost, I just spoke to a lovely couple there. Ironically, Leslie, the woman I spoke to, she's a guide at Bannockburn House, which is in Bannockburn, funnily enough. But that's another place that's in ruin. Well, it's not in ruin actually. It's still very much a thing. But she's invited me along. Did somebody walk through that field? The bastards. I could totally do the same. Right, hold on. I'm going to leave the camera on. I dare say it'll make good content if I fell on my tits right now. I don't want to walk through the field. Although it seems like somebody else has done it. No, I'll go the way I know. Anyway, as I was saying, Leslie is like a tour guide historian of Bannockburn House, and she was kind enough to tell me all about this place. That the original residents, the family of Dunsmore, moved out in about 1911, and then it was sold on for private ownership to someone else, and latterly became a girls' school up till about 1960, and then it was abandoned, and that's been it ever since. Allegedly, the Earl that lived in this house prior to 1911 used to own, there's I think she called it Ellesmere Tower or Elman Tower, I'll need to double check that, but there's another home elsewhere, but this Earl didn't want to live in it. He wanted his own place, so he's built this one, and the other one became a mausoleum. I have successfully made it out alive. Well, I would definitely say that was a worthwhile adventure, and will make a good video. I think I would definitely do. I think I would include this place in my Unearth project for definite. It's a really nice part of the world. This, it's quite nice just walking by yourself and nice roving fields and trees, a little bit of wind, small bit of road noise, but it's okay. Anyway, I hope you found this video interesting, and I dare say there will be a follow-up to this one if this all pans out. At least I know where I'm going now. Head back that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you all on the next video, which of course, if you've been following this channel for a while, I do not know what that is, because I'm not nearly that organised. But I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you all on the next one.